Last time we picked up our guests, Shauna and Adrian.
Hey, Shauna.
Hi, nice to see you.
Thanks. Hey, Adrian.
We went to the Right Way Markets for a few provisions. Just one after all that? Always on the phone. I am always appreciative of modern day grocery stores. Getting provisions is quite easy. Making our way back to the boat through Road Town. We got the boat ready and cast off for Norman Island. We had a relaxing sail across the Sir Francis Drake Channel.
Go, Captain.
We grabbed a mooring ball and had a nice lunch.
Leftover lasagna and sandwiches.
We launched a dinghy and went to the caves for an adventure of snorkeling. There were lots of visitors with room for us all. Did I find treasure? The water was warm and clear with great visibility. Snorkeling and swimming is a great way to get the kinks out of the body after a long travel day. There was plenty of marine life to be seen. We saw lots of fish, a barracuda minding their own business, our own party of snorkelers, lots of baby fish, and we were surprised by this cool school of blue fish. Anyone know what kind? We enjoyed hanging out in the dinghy while the snorkelers snorkeled, and then we made our way back to the boat.
So if this looks like a place to hang out.
Everyone just parks their dinghies.
Yep.
Willy T's is short for William Thornton. William Thornton was a Joost van Dyke local, born in 1759. Thornton was a physician, painter, and inventor, and his notable claim to fame was that he was a self-taught architect. He submitted a design for the United States Capitol building after the competition closed. George Washington approved his design, and William Thornton became known as the architect of the Capitol building. He received a $500 prize and a city lot, and William Thornton was the first superintendent of the United States Patent Office. Today, our fun jumpers were wearing their bathing suits. Given that we had a nice long snorkeling adventure at the caves, which took quite a bit of energy, we decided that this would be a drive-by at Willy T's and go back to the boat and clean up a bit. Fortunately, we got to see some jumpers. Unfortunately, they had their clothes on. We made our way back to the boat, took in the sights of all the different yachts and such. I was glad that we had calm conditions for our guests to enjoy our snorkeling adventure and boat ride in the dinghy. As you know, when the wind picks up and there's a chop, the dinghy ride into the wind is a wet one. It is twilight now, and the sun has set behind an overcast sky. Again, we are blessed with calm weather, so the dinghy ride to Willy T's will be easy and dry. We've showered, changed, and rested, and now we are heading to Willy T's for dinner. It is always nice to share a new dining experience with our guests. It's about a half-mile dinghy ride, but it seems much longer with the slow and noisy outboard of ours.
Because I see those two over there.
There are lots of boats rafted up together on one side, with all the dinghies tied up on the other. I am looking for a spot where we can pull in and tie up. The volume and amount of different music all at the same time providing an interesting experience. Add in the sights and smells, and you can imagine the atmosphere, which was pretty chill. This is an impressive fleet of powerboats that have lots of horsepower. It was pretty dark when we received our dinner, and one could argue that it was a romantic setting in the dimly lit second deck. There was quite a crowd at Willy T's tonight, and there were lots of personalities and lots of fun being had. It was getting quite dark, and people were starting to load up the powerboats for departure. It seemed to take a bit to round up everyone and get everyone aboard. In the meantime, Some were having fun jumping off the back deck. I was curious as to how it was going to go when all these powerboats untied and departed. I must add that it was all very professional, calm, and organized. Before any lines were untied, everyone was loaded into all the boats. Engines were started, and these outboards are nice and quiet. The vessel that was most outboard untied, cast off, and slowly motored forward. When it was clear, the next boat untied, cast off, and motored forward, and so on. It was a pretty cool orchestrated event to watch. The skippers of each boat knew what they were doing and why. That was awesome to observe.
Cannonball.
I like it when they're here. Oh!
Nice.
Well, we still the most leaves, so I don't have conflict. No, we don't want to get ran over, thanks. Oh, wait, yeah, we're just climbing over. Gosh.
Did you read the instructions before you climbed over?
Yes, we're breaking the rules. All
Okay.
good. You ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3.
That was good.
She said we gotta do it over. What? Abby, obnoxious.
An inboard V8 with headers that is much louder than the outboards.
Here we got Adrian on the platform. All right, here we got Jessica. What's your name?
Aspen.
Say?
Aspen, like
Aspen.
the tree.
Aspen. So we got Adrian, Aspen, and Jessica.
Got it?
That's some big fish. I'm fine.
And you can grab one on the way down. Extra points. Extra points. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Go!
Adrian, Aspen, and Jessica. Yeah.
All right, go!
1, 2, 3, go!
We had a nice dinner at Willy T's last night. We enjoyed the playful party atmosphere, jumping off the second deck, and it was great to see the competence and safety demonstrated by the powerboat skippers. Well, it's a new day, and it's time for another adventure. Everyone is up, the engines are running, and we have untied the mooring lines and are underway.
Yeah.
So this is the second time you've taken us off the ball, right? Did a great job. So we're at Norman Island after a wild night at Willy T's. And now we're headed to Adventures Beyond. Got another boat on your right, honey. No, you're doing fine. Just go more left. We are underway for Cooper Island. Moving from Norman Island to Cooper Island is an upwind sail, and today the winds are light, so it's an easy trip into the seas as we make our way. We are running 2 engines at about 2100 RPMs, and this provides about 7.3 knots of boat speed. We're at Cooper Island on the first come, first serve ball. We're gonna go snorkeling. Got most of the gear in the dinghy. Have our new spiffy ladder, which makes getting in and out of the dinghy really nice. Quiet, overcast morning. I don't have my prescription glasses on, but from this angle it looks like a 450S. Come back next time as we have fun snorkeling at Cooper Island, set sail for the North Sound of Virgin Gorda, and more. We would like to invite you to subscribe, like, leave a comment or a question, and thanks for watching.